'Tis the season to be podcasting. Stay inside with a warm beverage and a hot microphone. If you're interested, Spotify can help you out. They've got a platform that lets you make one, distribute it, and earn money all in one place for free. It's called Spotify for Podcasters, and here's how it works. Spotify for Podcasters lets you record and edit podcasts right from your phone or computer. So you've already got the equipment necessary to start recording today. Then you can distribute your podcast to Spotify, Apple, Google, and everywhere else podcasts are heard. Video podcasts are also available on Spotify. And when you want to take conversations with your fans to the next level, Q&A and polls are an excellent way to get them talking. With Spotify for Podcasters, you can earn money in a variety of ways, including ads and podcast subscriptions. Best of all, it's completely free. I switched Dorky, Geeky, Nerdy over to Spotify for Podcasters, and I haven't regretted it. The analytics are fantastic, and the new tools for hosting and updating the feed are way more than I could do self-hosting. Now, it's your turn. Head to podcasters.spotify.com and read all about it. Then, let me know what you're podcasting all about. Welcome to the Dorky, Geeky, Nerdy Trivia Podcast. I'm your host, Brian Rollins, and it looks like things are shaping up nicely for our second season. We haven't had a solid math episode in a while, and since March 14th is Pi Day, why not tangent off into geometry? As always, we'll give you 3 rounds of 10 questions each with 5 seconds to answer. If you need scoring rules, you can find some at dorkygeekynerdy.com/rules. Or feel free to make up your own, we're not sticklers. I think that covers all the angles, so let's begin. The Dorky Round. Number 1. The interior angles of any triangle add up to what? (180 degrees). Number 2. Two lines that never intersect are called what? Parallel. Number 3. In a right triangle, what do you call the longest side? The hypotenuse. Number 4. What is the geometric term for a two-dimensional flat surface? A plane. Number 5. 22/7 is a rough approximation for what geometric number? Pi, or 3.14. Number 6. How many straight lines can be drawn through 2 points? One. Number 7. A quadrilateral with one set of parallel lines is called what? A trapezoid. Number 8. If we had 2 sets of parallel lines on a quadrilateral, we have what? A parallelogram. Number 9. Now, let's make that parallelogram have all four sides the same length. What do we call it now? A rhombus. Number 10. Now let's take that rhombus and make all four corners have right angles. What shape do we have now? A square. The Geeky round. Number 1. What is the minimum number of sides to make a geometric solid? Four sides. That makes a tetrahedron, or a D4 for you RPG players. Number 2. The Cartesian coordinate system is named after who? René Descartes. Number 3. If you're using the formula a squared plus b squared equals c squared, what are you trying to figure out? The sides of a right triangle. Number 4. What would you call a two-dimensional object with 7 sides? A heptagon. Septa is the Latin prefix for 7, whereas hepta is Greek. Number 5. How many times can a line segment be bisected? One. Number 6. The sum of complementary angles is what? (90°). Number 7. How many sides would a nonagon have? That would be 9 sides. Number 8. What do you call a two-dimensional object with only one side? A Mobius strip. Number 9. What do you call a triangle with all 3 sides having different lengths? A scalene triangle. Number 10. A straight line connecting 2 points on a circle is a what? A chord. The nerdy round. Number 1. What's the formula for calculating the volume of a cylinder? Pi r squared h, or pi times the radius of one end squared times the height. Number 2. Euclid of Alexandria was born in what century? The 4th century BCE. Number 3. What is the distance called between 2 points of a sphere along its surface? The great circle distance. Number 4. The interior angles of any hexagon add up to what? (720°). Number 5. A polygon with 20 sides is called what? An icosagon. Number 6. The 5-pointed star, like you would see on a U.S. flag, is called what in geometry? A regular concave decagon. Number 7. A slice of a circle that comes from the center point, like a piece of pizza, is called what? A sector. Number 8. In three-dimensional geometry, if you have two lines that do not intersect and are not parallel, what are they? They are skew lines. Number 9. What Greek mathematician wrote the works On the Sphere and the Cylinder and On Spirals? Archimedes. Number 10. What is the type of geometry that is based on a curved plane, not a flat plane? Non-Euclidean geometry. And pencils down. How'd you do? If you're feeling obtuse, don't fret. Check out dorkygeekynerdy.com for other episodes and links to other geometry resources on this episode's show notes. Speaking of other episodes, here's your clue for next week. What 2003 fantasy novel is the 5th in its series and the longest book of that series? That will mark our 60th episode, so don't miss it. You've been listening to the Dorky, Geeky, Nerdy Trivia Podcast. I'm your host, Brian Rollins. Thanks for listening.